Hello and welcome everybody. My name is Satya Vikash and I'm from Hands-On and I welcome you all to ITIL V4 Foundation training and tutorial. So today we will study about the overall course for ITIL V4 Foundation, the benefits, the differences between ITIL V3 and V4 and some exam related questions. So starting with the content of today's tutorial, we have the introduction, wherein I will provide you all the details of what ITIL 4 is, how it has evolved, looking at the current time to market, looking at the current automations, looking at the current market scenario. What is the purpose for ITIL 4 into business or into the service that we are providing to our customers? What are the benefits of ITIL as a process and as a practice? The key differences between ITIL V3 and V4. We have the key concepts. We'll talk about all the related concepts for ITIL 4. We will talk about 4 dimensions, wherein it talks about how the 4 dimensions help us generate a value out of the service. We will talk about the service value system, how a service is being delivered in a specific manner to generate value. We have the guiding principles. We have service value chain. It talks about the overall change, the overall life cycle of how we deliver the value out of the service. We will talk about practices, which is further split into 3, which are general management practice, service management practice, and technical management practice. All right. So to introduce, I would like to take a minute of yours and visualize with me a quick set of activities so that we all are very much into the training and enjoy the training. So I would like all of you to visualize with me your name, your product line, your role towards your organization, or whatever contractual activities you are doing as of now. Why do you want to attend this training? What is the purpose? What is the benefit that you want to attain? Your any previous experience with ITIL, your hobbies, or what do you enjoy the most? The only reason for saying this is once you talk to you about all these particular points, you will be able to judge yourself what exactly are you looking for as part of this particular training. So this should be taken with a deep breath, and I hope within few seconds you will be all concentrating to the training, and I'll assure you that you will enjoy the training. Okay, so talking about the purpose, what is the purpose of this ITIL 4 tutorial? The first purpose is to give audience the knowledge of ITIL 4, how ITIL 4 has evolved in the current market, what has been changed in the current market scenario, which ask the need for ITIL 4. We will explain the updates from previous version. So there are multiple ITIL previous version, V3 being one of the popular one, which I hope everybody knows. We'll talk about all the updates which we have done from the previous version to the new version and why the new version came to picture, some basic updates, the reason behind that. We will talk about the value co-creation, because so far we have been talking about value or the value creation. How do we co-create value? We'll learn everything in detail. And then the final will be to encourage for certification. If you are here for the tutorial, it will also be helping you to know what are the practices, how we are implementing ITIL 4 to a service. And once you feel that you are ready to give an exam, this will be acting as a source for you to prepare for your exam. Thank you. All right, so moving to the need for service management, I will explain all the slides in detail along with few examples, and I hope I will try to make all the examples life related, lifelike, so that you can also relate it with your life and try to visualize how these examples are related for my need for service management or for my ITIL services or ITIL practices. So talking about the need for service management, technology is advancing faster today than ever before. I hope that's not a new term for anybody, because we have seen how technology has evolved from last 10 to 15 years. We have changed, we have seen how things has changed from just analog to digital. We have seen how faster we have become with time, and how convenience and easy the services that has been offered to us in the current scenario. So we can see cloud computing, infrastructure as a service, machine learning, and blockchain have opened fresh opportunities for value creation, and to let IT becoming an important business driver and source for competitive advantage. So with this, I would like to talk to you about some of the recent enhancement. We have a digital payment service, we have a digital food ordering service, we have a digital laundry services. So you can see, just with one click of your phone, you can now reach to so many people. You have so many social networking website wherein you can connect with people. You can we have professional networking website wherein you can connect for your professional queries. So with time, and I think 15 years back, we were not using these services to the best. And now, since these services are helping us build a value, so every new service which you might be using today might be definitely adding value to you. So talking about an organization, every organization is a service organization. So whenever we think or talk of an organization, we talk about their services. If you are looking for a car, or if you're looking for any specific mobile phone, so any organization which is producing that is giving service to you in form of that car, in form of that mobile. Almost all services are IT enabled. In today's world, most of the activities or most of the services that you consume have somewhere or the other IT hidden in it. Most of the service which comes faster to us is all driven by an IT. If you take a very quick example of a packet delivery, you order something from your online shopping portal, and the way it comes to you has a lot of IT involved, while packaging it, while delivering it to the courier partner, tracking it, and then for finally delivering it to you. So talking about service management, this is a very important definition. Service management is defined as a set of specialized organizational capabilities for enabling value to customer in the form of service. So why do we do service management? So in the form of service, what we are delivering value. My service could be output of a software. My service could be output of a server, can be output of a machine, can be output of a car, a mobile phone. So those are my services. And once the consumer consumes it and appreciates that and stay happy with the services, that's how we co-create value. ITIL is a collection of books which contain recommendation and suggestion to improve provision of IT services. It is not a standard but a best practice framework. So calling this not as a standard, what will that mean? That would mean that ITIL says, if my practices are implemented, if my principles are implemented, an organization can think of a better service management. It do not guarantee about anything. It do not set as a standard that these are my 10 written points and you have to follow it. So I'll quickly take one of the example of the evolving market these days. Can you recall a 10 to 20 years back example when you used to visit a restaurant? How was the experience at that time? You used to visit a restaurant, you sit onto their table and chair, and what you ask for? You ask for a menu. You receive a menu from a waiter who is a human being. Then you go through the menu. If you have a long order for your family, the waiter will carry a small piece of paper, will capture the order, and then the order goes to the kitchen or to the chef. They take some time, then the order is being delivered to you or at your table. You consume the service which has been offered to you or the output which has been offered to you, and then you pay in cash and you go away. That was 20, or I would say 10 years back. But can you relate the same example now of the evolving world? I can recall one of the example wherein I visited a restaurant and I saw the menu on an iPad. That's how we evolved. I went through all the available menus, went through my choice of dish, choice of drink, order was placed, I made an online payment, and after a certain period of time, I received a notification on my phone that your order is ready. I went to the counter as a self service, brought my particular item, consumed it, and then went away. Did that actually highlighted any change? Yes, it did. Because comparing my previous experience to the current experience, that has completely changed what the organization or what that particular restaurant has done. That has co-created value with this particular enhancement with no human interaction. I'm getting my work done as faster as possible. I could have also placed my order almost half an hour back, and the moment I am reaching there, my order is ready. I can save on time. I can save on my I can definitely assure a different service experience. So that's how the need of service management has evolved with time. Talking about the service management key concepts, what we need to think about first, and I hope this icon would make definitely a sense. The product and services that we buy need to add values to our life, or we won't continue to consume them. So, talking about a small bicycle, when in a school time you used to have it, what was the basic requirement behind that? Your mother will be thinking that it is something for my child to play. For a specific period of time within your school, you may use that bicycle to visit your school. With time, the moment you think that you've grown up and then you ask for a motorbike. So how does my perspective changed? With time, we might need not consume the old service. We might have to look for the new and upgraded service. So we need to read this point very carefully. What products and services are essential to your day-to-day life? That means any particular service which was essential for me maybe 10 years back might not be essential right now. How many of them rely on technology, also defined as IT enabled? So with the current need of mine, if I need a car with Bluetooth system, with automated airbags, definitely there is a technology behind that, and most of it are IT enabled. You might have heard about the new car which is MG, so we call it a internet based car. So that's how we are changing, or we are enhancing with our technology, and that's how we also enhance our service management. What should be the possible considerations? Think about a typical day in your life. When your alarm goes off, do you check your phone or turn on the TV and watch the news? Do you drive to work or get public transport, or maybe work from home using a laptop and cloud-based software packages? So, subscription TV packages, the apps on your cell phone, online banking, public transport ticketing system, technology has now embedded in many areas of our life. So now you can think that we cannot expect our life without all these mentioned over here. So anything we do today to get a value might have directly or indirectly a IT or a information technology behind that.